The Gold Coast Marathon, presented by ASICS, is more than a marathon, so lace up those runners and get ready to Ready, Set, Go. This year, the kids are giving the grown-ups a run for their money in the 2 kilometre and 4 kilometre junior dash. Is it time to tackle your first event? You can dip your toe in the Gold Coast Airport 5 kilometre. There's a 1 hour, 20-minute cut-off time, so you can take your time. Share your love of running with the family at the Gold Coast Marathon, presented by ASICS, and enter now at goldcoastmarathon.com.au.
Good morning, Melbourne.
Wakey, wakey.
Wake up, Melbourne. Jason Lauren. Turn it up.
Start your morning the right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jason Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Monday.
Good morning. Happy Monday.
I was excited to see you two this morning.
Oh, that's nice. You missed us.
Well, yeah, I was just driving in. I'm like, here we go. You know,
Another week.
another week. I was excited.
Well, I
good on
wish
you.
I could say the same. My alarm went off and I was like,
Wow.
I ain't leaving. Paul was like, you have got to get
leave.
up
Yeah,
and leave the
you
house.
have a job.
You have to go. And I was like, I ain't leaving.
Did he scrape you off the futon?
No, he just explained if she ain't leaving, we'll be leaving this house because you need to get a job.
Said to him this morning, can't you go for me? And for some reason, I
that'd
think he's
actually be-
still a bit jet lagged. He was wide awake and he was like, I could go for you.
That'd be fun.
That would be good.
Can you guys swap?
He's like, what do you
Melbourne-
think would happen if I just turned up for you?
We'd have fun. Melbourne, you're going to love Paul. Lauren, who?
One day I might just send him.
Yeah.
He's jet lagged, so he's wide awake. And he was like, I'll go.
Yeah, giddy up. Why not? Hey, do we talk about the D's?
We can talk about the
What
D's.
happened there?
Celebrate the wins. You got to cop the losses, and they were goddamn awful.
Would have been a long flight home from Alice.
yeah.
What a waste of a flight. Should have been wet.
They got a charter out of there late last night. I know because Dad was on the flight, and he said it was very quiet.
Yeah, right. You're not celebrating with Pringles on that flight,
I
are
don't
you?
think so. Nor should they. No Pringles for you.
No
Pringles for you. No Pringles. What about my poor Tigers? We've got like...
Do you have any players left?
We've got no players. It's so sad.
I know,
We've
but-
got like 6 ACLs.
But here's the go, though. If you look at like your lineup, they put in a pretty good effort. I was watching the
Oh,
game.
yeah, I
thought
know.
we're in for a chance here. I mean, the fourth quarter it all went to hell, but you know,
No, so sad. Poor Richmond.
There
We've
was
got no one left.
definitely some upsets over the weekend.
We're going to hang the boots up and have the rest of the season.
No.
No, getting young players are getting some experience.
That's right.
I actually thought the game on the weekend was hope, if
Yeah.
anything.
I know. It's just... It's tough at Tigerland at the moment.
It is.
Same over at the Pies, don't worry. Not a great weekend for us either. There was definitely
Well-
some upsets.
I saw the Pies on the weekend. They were having a bit of a team bonding day because
yep.
they get... Because they played on like a Thursday and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
don't play till the Monday.
Oh, yeah.
So having a bit of a team bonding day. Caught up with Mace.
Oh,
How was
Poor
he?
Mace. He
Battered
was
and
no
bruised.
good. He's battered and bruised. He's limping. He wasn't there for the whole day. He just popped in. So I wasn't at the team bonding day, by the way.
I was about to say, did they book you to perform or something? Like,
No,
Lauren
I was-
Phillips.
I was at lunch with some friends and we heard all this commotion in a private dining room. And then one by one, I kept seeing like familiar faces walk past. And then I saw Mason. He was like, oh, yeah, we're having a team bonding day. So the team were all there. We happened to be in the same venue.
Did he bring along the carrot cake? Because did you see
No.
he baked for the entire team on the weekend? I saw him handing out carrot cake at the game.
He must be looking for things to do because I think he's been told to stay
Have
home
we
and put
tried
his
the
feet
carrot
up.
cake?
That's his specialty,
Yeah.
apparently.
He's never made it for us.
No.
Mason.
No.
Has he?
Yes,
Not
I
for
think
me.
no. I think he bought it in at the other place.
I
we
think
used to
he
work
might
at.
have.
Yeah.
We've erased the memories.
He never bought it for me.
Yeah, no, in therapy, remember they said just leave everything behind
Just
when you leave that
everything,
building?
including Mason's carrot
Yeah.
cake.
No, I want the carrot cake.
Carrot
Wow.
cake, knife box, leave it all.
Carrot cake 2.0 we can get.
Yep, we look forward, not back.
Put a request in.
Hey,
The
coming...
poor guy's not in a great way when I saw him.
No, not at all. But hopefully he will join us later on this week. Not a carrot cake guy.
I love a carrot cake.
Does it?
Oh,
This might be a really stupid question.
Go. Hit me with it.
Does it taste like carrot?
No.
No,
not
I
at all.
love carrot
Not at all.
cake.
Sort
And
of
that
a bit
cream cheese frosting.
It's like a bit gingery.
Yeah, almost. Because you
Yeah.
can put...
Does
can
banana
put ginger
bread
in it.
taste like banana?
No.
Yeah,
No.
right.
No.
You never had banana bread?
Never.
Oh, you
we
would
must
love
get you
banana
some
bread.
banana bread.
Toasted with a little bit of
There's
butter.
nothing better with a bit of
But
moist,
I don't,
moist
like,
banana
I don't
bread.
like banana.
No, don't worry about it.
No.
Really?
You'd like banana bread.
Yeah.
Then
Jason.
why don't we just not put the banana in?
because that's
I think
the key
banana
ingredient.
makes up the texture, maybe.
You see my argument, though, can't you?
I hear you.
Thank you. Hey, coming up today, we are going to offload a trip a day here at Nova. Your chance to get a little holiday every single day.
One trip, one day.
You got it.
How does it work?
Amazing destination today. We will reveal at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Your winning artist. And then when you hear this artist played throughout the day, you ring up, you get them running for the trip.
Oh, and then what? We give it away tomorrow.
Yep. Give it away tomorrow.
Give it away
now.
No, tomorrow.
Oh.
Give it away
Give it away
hey,
tomorrow.
Coming up next, Clint.
Doesn't have the same ring, does it?
No, coming up next,
Oh.
there was a situation in Melbourne's CBD on the weekend that my family were involved in, and the police were called.
We'll go there after Teddy. Welcome to your Monday morning, everybody. A little bit of cloud around today. She was chilly. 9. It was bloody cold yesterday. My God.
I had a very lazy day on the couch by the fire watching movies all day yesterday. It was heaven.
You should cook what Lauren made for dinner last night, Clint. What were you having for dinner?
We had roast lamb.
Oh, no.
We did a Sunday roast.
Oh, you said you were throwing back a box of favourites all
that was
afternoon.
dessert.
Gotcha.
Oh, it was dessert. Yeah.
Great idea for dessert. Yeah. All different little
And
flavours.
Paul, you know what he said?
Paul would be a Turkish delight guy.
Are there any bounties in there?
I love a bounty.
I was like, I think bounties got cancelled in the 2000s.
Love a bounty.
They're not making bounties
No,
anymore,
there's no
are
bounties in there. They not in the
No, they're
favourites.
still making
because
them.
they're no
Do
one's
they still
favourite.
make them?
They're still making them.
No, do you know what? If they're bringing back Choquitos, you know they're bringing back Choquitos.
What's a choquito?
Chiquitos.
Yeah, in a whatever.
Chiquito bar.
Yeah.
No, they've
They're-
been out.
No. They're bringing them back in a bite-sized ball.
A chiquito ball.
Were they
ball.
ever in a bite-sized ball?
No, they were always in a log.
Do you know
What's
what
a
I think?
chiquito?
It's like some.
It's like
Is it like a
nougat,
Chico roll?
rice
No.
bubbles in there,
Yeah.
caramel.
Not like a Chico roll.
Do you know what they need to bring back?
What?
I've been campaigning. I've been campaigning for this
This is going to be
for
bogan, I
7
can tell.
years. 7 years.
Oh no.
What?
And any of our international
Polywaffle.
listeners, no, any of our international listeners,
Wagon wheel.
if you've got them overseas, please send them in.
I love a wagon wheel.
Vice versa.
What's that?
They're brown. They're white. No, they're brown.
Is this a New Zealand thing? Or
No,
is this an
no,
old man
no.
thing?
No,
What
it's
vice
not-
versa? Are they
So it
those
was
little
like a-
tablet things?
Yes, it was a giant Smartie, and it was white chocolate on the
Yes.
outside. You bite into it, and there's
I
dark
think they're
chocolate in
also
the middle.
called minstrels.
Minstrels? No, that sounds
That's
sound
something else.
delicious.
I
No,
wouldn't-
they're
I
called
wouldn't be biting into
minstrels.
that.
The UK, they've got minstrels. They're giant Smarties. They're brown. They're white.
What? Where did you have vice versa? In New Zealand or
No, in my
Australia?
youth. In my youth.
Oh, no, I wasn't born yet. That's why I haven't heard of them.
I'm going to look up the vice versa. Is that what we're talking about?
No. But I'm happy to do snack chat.
We're out of time.
No, I want
See you
to.
tomorrow.
No, what I was going to tell you was. Let's
What a
wind
day,
it up.
guys. That just flew.
Chock-a-block.
I'm happy to go back to bed, to be
No.
perfectly honest.
What's going on with the popo?
No, so we had family dinner last night. We made a roast. My brother and sister-in-law came over. And I love a Sunday night dinner because with the fam, we do like a little breakdown of what happened on the weekend. And Steph said to me, "Did you hear about how my handbag got stolen?" And I was like, "No. What happened?" So she was out with her girlfriends and she went to leave. They're in like a bar that kind of becomes a club. And she'd been dancing and she turned around. She was like, "Oh, my bag's not there. Maybe it's fallen under the chair." They were looking under the chair. She's like, "It's not here." So they were like cutting laps of the bar trying to ask the staff if anyone had grabbed it, anyone had found it.
She needs one of those handbag hooks. Have you seen those?
What
you
is a
clip,
handbag?
you clip them onto the table. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I think you could still steal a bag from
Yeah,
there.
okay, good call.
So she was with another friend of hers who also had her husband there. So she called Bo, my brother, off his phone and said, "I've lost my handbag somewhere. I think maybe it's been stolen." And he was at home and he goes, "Well, I'll get on your laptop and go and find my phone. We'll see if we can see if it's in the bar."
Oh, that's solid.
So he gets on Find My Phone and he's like, "No, it's not in that bar anymore. Someone's stolen it." And she goes, "Well, where is it?" So he's tells her like the closest location he can find, still in the city. So she goes to track the phone.
I don't think she should be going after it.
No, neither do I.
That's a police job.
Well, she thought she should. So Steph and her girlfriend and her friend's husband, she had a bloke with them. So they're walking through the city, and he's like,
What time is this?
like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Absolutely no.
goodness.
No.
Listen to this. So they get to the building that it's in,
What sort of building?
and she goes, "Oh, it's a parking lot."
Oh,
and so they're like,
What did they do?
yeah, but she was like, well, it could be on any level. We're never going to find, we can't walk every level of this car park and try and find. And
No, you can hit that button where it goes ding.
Yeah. So she happens to walk through the ground level of this car park. She goes, we'll just walk through this level and see if it's been thrown somewhere. But why would it be thrown somewhere? It's a phone. That's what they've stolen it for. And she sees this couple in a car, in the front seat of their car, making out.
Macking on?
Macking on in the front seat of the car. So it caught their attention. And they're like, what are these two doing? So they look in the windscreen. These two are macking on. And just sitting on this centre console is Steph's handbag. So she was like...
Well, you know how, like, the
What do we-
adrenaline of stealing something and then, you know...
What are they doing? Having this celebratory
Yeah.
sesh in the car park.
Yeah.
So she's like, what do I do? So she just walks up to the car,
Taps on the windscreen.
knocks on the window, and he's like, excuse me, that's my handbag. And they just wound down the window. I think that, well, I wasn't there, but she was like, they kind of just panicked and went, oh, we didn't steal anything from it. And she was like, but you stole the whole thing.
Yeah.
And they said, no, we didn't take anything out of it. We haven't taken anything out of it. And they just gave it to her. And she just left. She got home and she was like, should I have got their number plate, taken a photo of them?
How peculiar.
I think
Yes.
she was in more shock than they were.
Did they go back to hooking up in the car?
I don't know. She left. Full handbag in tow.
I would have stuck around to see if they...
Finish
Is
the
that
job.
not odd?
That's very strange.
Very
How old were
peculiar.
they?
She said like late 30s, early 40s.
And they were at the same venue initially.
Well, they must have been because they took her bag from there.
Did she check the bag in
Yeah,
case
everything
they,
was in
no,
it.
in case they put something in there?
Like what?
Tracking devices to go back to the house?
Well, she's tracked them and they're going to track her back.
Yeah. I've seen it on A Current Affair.
No.
That's happened regularly. in
I
the
didn't
suburbs.
ask if she had an air tag
That's a
in her
job
bag.
for PJ
Well,
and Maggie
she
Doyle.
took everything out of her bag
That
to
is
see if anything was
very odd.
taken.
That's really odd.
Isn't it?
I'll tell you what, great news for her, though, because changing bank cards and everything is a pain in the arse.
How good's Find My Phone, though? I don't recommend you trace it through the city if you're on your own at 1 o'clock in the morning, though.
Find,
then
my,
Nothing's gone. Nothing.
Not a single thing. The public pashas stole it
Find My Phone rattles me. I just don't like the whole tracking sort of.
until you lose it.
Yeah.
You just don't want your wife tracking it.
Anyway, we are out of time.
Hide and seek. Hide and seek.
Nova's $250,000 hide and seek. The search for Jason Lauren starts soon, Melbourne.
That's right, $250,000 on our head. It's Melbourne's biggest game of hide and seek. The faster you find us, the more you win.
Will we go hiding this week?
No. I'm here to tell you, next week is game week.
That's
So,
exclusive.
you have some notice. Next week is game week. You've got time to organise days off, organise your hunting crew.
Hunting.
Yeah, share the cash. Get one mate listening to Nova, writing down the clues and stuff, watching the socials. Get out there in groups, increase your chances of winning the money.
Well, the worst part about it is that I have to live with Jace for however long we are
Suffer
in
in your
hiding.
jocks.
Suffer in my jocks. How dare you? So I thought a great way to sort of understand the intricacies of living with Chase might be to chat with the woman who lives with him all the time.
Oh,
Your
God.
lovely wife, Lou.
Worlds are colliding. Morning, Louie.
Morning, Lou.
Hello.
Hello, Louie.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lou.
My wife.
Hello, Lou.
Hi.
Lou.
We've been separated for far too long, Lou. We're
I
overdue for a
know.
lunch.
No, my worlds are not colliding.
Jace doesn't like it when we hang out, does he?
I think we definitely need to make that happen.
I think so. Jace can babysit. We're having a girls' day. Clint, do you want to come?
I'll come too. I'm one of the girls.
Yes.
Hey, Louie, Lauren's
Help me, Lou. We're going into hide and seek, and I'm going to be stuck with your husband.
got some
Good
concerns.
luck with that.
Talk to
He
me.
should have some concerns.
Okay, what are his worst habits at home?
Where do I begin?
I'm a joy to live with. I'm very clean. I am clean.
Hey, we're not
But
talking to
he
you.
is OCD clean.
Yeah, it's
So I
annoying,
would
isn't
have
it?
made a sandwich and he would have thrown out the sandwich because he's cleaning up and I haven't even eaten it yet. Or
Well,
I would
it's
make a drink and he would put it, tip it down the sink
That's
and
so
put it in
annoying.
the dishwasher. Yeah, I'm like, I haven't actually
But she will
touched
make
that yet.
But you will make a drink and you'll leave it on the bench for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Still
but she's
drinking
still
the drink.
Whoa.
Right.
It's not a shot.
I'm with Lou
She's
here.
sipping. I'm with you, Lou.
And then when you're sitting on the couch, if you're trying to watch TV, he'll watch reels on loud. Like you're trying to watch TV.
That's a man thing because my
so
Paul does the
annoying.
same.
Lou, what really gets your goat? What makes you angry?
And then
Oh,
finally,
here she is.
when I'm sitting down, end of the day, I'm trying to watch my show, he'll just keep talking to me and being like, what should I eat? What do I feel like? I'm like, I'm trying to watch my show. I don't know what your stomach feels like. I don't really care.
Yep, and you're
and
an adult grown man. Sort it out yourself, bro.
And he just won't stop. And I'll be like talking to him and then I'll put it back on my show and then he'll come over and start talking to me
Lou.
again. He doesn't quite take the hint. He gets very bored very easily.
Yeah, he does.
And then when he
going.
finally goes to sleep, he is the loudest snorer you
no!
will ever hear in your life.
Well, that's
Well, it's
because he's
'cause I
got the fat nose.
Oh,
So,
it
Lou,
is
does
so
the-
loud. I have to take
she's still
I
going.
have like
I love it.
silicone-
She's on one. Keep going. What have you
These
got?
like silicone ear things.
Do I need
that,
them?
Like glue tack that you shove into your ear. You need to like roll them together, shove them in, and then put a headband, and then you might be able to sleep.
So, do I need to get some of those headphones? Head plugs.
I'll order
earplugs?
some on Amazon for you.
Thank you,
So it's a happy
Louie.
household then, Lou?
The temperature too. You probably wake up freezing.
Oh, the
You have
temperature.
aircon on.
Lou, he and I fight over the temperature every single morning
Oh
in
my
here.
gosh, it's terrible.
Too
It's just
cold.
because he's hot, everybody else needs to be cold.
It-
So it doesn't matter what anyone else feels.
Thank you. And you know what,
everyone's got to
Lou?
be cold.
You know what he does in here? He wears a hoodie and then makes it freezing. And I'm like, but I'm rugged up, so why don't you take your hoodie off and wear a T-shirt and we'll just...
Because he won't wear a T-shirt under
Why?
the hoodie. So
Why
he
won't
can't take the hoodie off.
I'm
That's
raw
the
dog.
problem.
Yeah, but why is he raw dogging all the time under his hoodie?
No, it's very strange.
It's very strange. He's
So I
strange.
hope
Your
I
husband.
hope Melbourne don't find him because you can keep him for as long as you want.
No thanks.
Fighting words.
No
Just
thanks.
joking, babe. I love you.
Sounds like it.
Oh, yeah, that is true
Hey,
love in
Lou,
paradise.
does the man ever stop eating?
He will often eat ice cream for breakfast. I'm like, you're not actually meant to do this.
No.
This is not something that's meant to happen. You joke about it as a kid. When I'm older, I'm going to eat ice cream for breakfast every day. But he does on the weekend.
And he loves
He will
ordering
wake up.
Messina. So we're going to have an issue because he's going to try and Uber Eats and DoorDash and then people will know where we are. How are we going to ban him from
I
that?
think
Hey, Lou.
I'm going to have to, like, cut off his Uber Eats
Lou.
account.
Disable
I'll
it.
have to, yeah.
Lou, what do you love about him?
Oh, my gosh. He is just so much fun, though. He makes me laugh.
I am fun.
And he's a great dad, so the kids are really going to miss him. We're going to
Oh.
struggle.
Well, I was suggesting that Huddy could come in with
Absolutely
us. 'cause I
not.
love hanging with
Absolutely.
Hudson.
Hudson is a mini version of Jason. You will end up, like, I know Hudson's fun to chat with, but you do not want to live with him. You'll end up with two of them. And then, because they are so similar, they will end up fighting.
Clashing.
Lou,
Yeah.
enjoy your holiday.
Yeah, well, it's not going to be a holiday with the kids, but it will be a holiday from, I'll be able to be hot and I'll be able to
Yes.
sleep.
Oh, my God. The heater.
And
You
I'll
can
be
have the
able to
heater
watch
on, Lou.
Netflix.
You get the foot spa out as well, darling.
My foot massage is going to be going every night.
Heaven.
doll.
Love you, Louie.
Love you.
I love you guys.
Bye.
I'll call you for lunch soon, Loz.
Yes, girls' lunch.
I'm coming
We
too.
can compare notes post hide and seek.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's enough.
Sounds good.
Worlds are colliding. Okay, we're going to leave it there. Thank you. You can make a dynamic entrance. The Lexus LBX City CUV. You can check it out at Lexus of Brighton on the Nepean Highway.
Very nice.
Very nice cars at the Lexus.
They are getaway cars.
They are. Yeah, there are getaway cars to get to the location. Good luck catching us, Melbourne. Fair bit of cloud around today. 9 at the moment. You're on the air with Jason Lauren. We're doing it thanks to What If. It is Aussie for travel. We've got dramas at Clint's house.
Yeah, and it all stems from footy, basically. I love Melbourne and I love Melburnians because of how football dominates their family.
Oh, yeah.
In a sense, how did you get your footy team, right? So basically, the bulk of people are sort of born into their footy teams.
Yeah,
effectively.
you inherit it.
You inherit it, exactly.
However, it's a mixed bag over at your place.
Well, because my dad was he was involved with Richmond Footy Club when I was born. So Dad
Right.
was like, well, the kid's back for Richmond. But my mum's side of the family were very Melbourne. My grandfather was director at the
Right.
D's. So we were in a bit of a split family, but Dad won. So we were Richmond. Melbourne was
When
kind
you
of our
say Dad
second team.
won, did he campaign or it was just a given? He was always getting you guys.
I don't know how the conversation went down between the two of them, but I was brought up as a tiger.
Because you get, it's propaganda. You all of a sudden, your first memory is like, I remember being in a jumper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a lot of couples have this rule, firstborn gets for instance the father gets the firstborn basically.
Firstborn, Dad picks.
Exactly, Dad picks.
Oh, no. My brother's just had a baby and he's very
Really?
Richmond. My sister-in-law's very Collingwood and the
Oh.
baby, well, it depends who you ask, but they're at this point, she's a Collingwood supporter at 3 months of age.
So the Stanaways don't have a kink in the armour, like it's all Melbourne,
Yep.
wall to wall Melbourne. But my sister's husband Phil is North Melbourne.
Someone's got to be.
North Melbourne. Like, how hard's that, right? So Leo, their firstborn, Casey said, that's
No,
fine.
no.
You can have Leo. He's yours. He's North Melbourne. So Leo is born a kangaroo. But, as we know, the Roos are a bit shit. And Melbourne has gone through a period of winning.
Yep.
Playing decent footy. And my old man is a staunch demon and gets access to the Demon's room. So
Yep.
he's now meeting all the Melbourne players and slowly but surely he's becoming a demon and it's caused a bit of a tug of war. And it's starting to get to that stage where Leo
Well,
needs
he's
to make a
just
decision.
smart. Why would Leo want to barrack for North Melbourne?
Why would he want to barrack for North
Sorry,
Melbourne?
sorry. It's getting to the age where he gets to make it. They're letting
Well-
the child make the decision.
Well, he can't
that's
barrack
bad
for he
parenting.
can't barrack for two. He can't barrack for two clubs, can he?
Yeah,
No,
you
no,
can.
no.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
No, you can't.
Do whatever you like.
It's decision time, right?
Yeah.
Well, how
so
old
he's
is
got,
he? 3?
He's got North Melbourne merchandise. He's got Melbourne merchandise.
He'll just end up barracking for whoever's better. So I think that's how my brother ended up losing Sienna to Collingwood because Steph was like, if the Pies win the premiership in the year that the baby is
Yeah.
born, she's barracking for the Pies.
There's always so many side deals done, and I'm interested this morning to find out, 13, 24, 10, how do you get your footy team?
Right.
Yeah, I inherited it off my dad. There he was still, to this day, I'm 37 years old and I got my Richmond membership pack delivered to my house this week. My dad still pays my Richmond membership to try and win us over. Yep, every year.
There are people who change footy teams.
Yeah, well, my boys, when we first moved to Melbourne, they went for the Cats
Oh, yeah.
because their best mates at school went for the Cats. Yeah. But then when, Dad met Mason Cox, it was like,
Yeah.
okay, well, let's go for Collingwood.
Yeah, but they
now.
weren't really invested in the Cats.
No, they were only
just
like
said
6
they
months
had a
in.
team.
6 months in.
It's whoever takes you, I think so.
You
because
can
we
change
went-
them early. You can change them early.
Yeah, when they're little.
Yeah.
But he'll go for the D's, Leo, probably because he goes to so many Demons games.
And because he gets great access. He
Yeah.
sees Christian Petrarca every
Free
weekend.
tickets. It's amazing what free tickets will get you.
And North Melbourne, I mean, how long are they going to
So
shit for?
13, 24, 10.
How do you get your footy team? I'm curious.
Here's one. Imagine like Leo, right, grows up, all of a sudden plays footy, and the Tigers pick him up.
Oh, exactly.
And the parents need to go for the team he plays for
Do the
now.
Stanaways follow?
Exactly.
I mean, that would be sacrilege.
But he's part of the family. Do you follow?
Probably not.
We're going for how did you pick your footy team? 13, 24, 10.
Yeah, this all off the back of my nephew Leo, who was born into a family of Stanaway supporting Demons, but his father, Phil, is a North Melbourne supporter.
You know
and
what?
Got to pick.
After the performance the D's put on the weekend, I would say make him a kangaroo for life.
As his uncle, I've been trying and trying just with little sort of gifts along the way. I bought him a Christian
that's so
Petrarca
annoying.
badge the other day, which he wears. He's obsessed with track.
And does your brother-in-law Phil blow
hates
up
me.
at that?
Hates me. How do you get your footy team, Melbourne?
Right.
Tia in Clyde. Good morning. How did you
Morning,
get
how are you?
How did you get your AFL side?
So I'm actually a switcher. I went through primary school being a Western Bulldogs fan because of my dad.
Right?
And then about grade 4, they sent us to do one of those footy parades in school where you have to get up in your footy colours, walk around
Yep.
in front of everyone. And I was the only person in Bulldogs that stood up.
Oh, yes.
And I
Shame.
came home to my dad in tears and I was like, no, this is not happening. I'm not doing this again. So I switched to the team that had the most people, which was Essendon.
And you're still Essendon?
No, I'm married now with kids, and we're all St Kilda.
Oh, gosh.
She's a fair weather supporter.
Bloody
Love that
hell.
for
You're
you,
all over the
Tia.
shop.
That's a few
Tia.
trips to the AFL store. That's adding up. That is getting expensive.
Siobhan, good morning.
Hi. Good morning, guys. How are you?
We're good.
Good. Now, how did you get your team?
So I'm family. My family's all Carlton, and I married a Geelong supporter who his father was Geelong as well,
Yeah, right.
and we had twins. So I told my husband that because I was carrying the twins, the firstborn twin would be Carlton like me.
Yeah.
And
Obvious.
I went into very early labour, and they were born 3 months early. And on the table having my Caesar, the boy twin is born first, and my husband looked at me and said, "Oh, so that means he's going to follow Carlton."
Yep, that was the rule.
That was the rule.
Fine, you can have him. Is he alive? Is he breathing? Because they were very early.
Was it in that order?
Yeah,
You discussed
footy team
Carlton and
first.
then asked if he's alive and breathing?
Absolutely.
Yep, okay, yep, cool.
That's the first thing he said.
Right.
Then the second twin, the girl, was born, who wasn't breathing. And then he said to me the next day, "Remember when you said I could have the firstborn?" And he held me to it. And they turn 11 tomorrow. And I got the Carlton supporter.
There you go. Cute. But Dad's,
Imagine being,
Good to know they're healthy, first and
yes,
foremost.
happy 11th birthday.
Yeah.
imagine being the doctors in the room. Like,
Yeah.
do you want to know the health of you? No, you guys fight about the team.
Yeah.
The
Or
footy
do you
team,
just let
they
us
would have
know?
seen it all.
Carlton. Geelong.
Therese, good morning.
Good morning.
Now-
How are you all?
We're good.
Welcome back, by the way.
Thank you.
Therese.
I believe you changed footy teams. What happened?
Well, I did. Well, my dad was in the army, and so he got transferred to Melbourne, and because Mum and Dad were rugby supporters,
Yep.
but they said just pick a team. And the girl in the street where we were living said, "Go St Kilda like me." So I did. But when they were playing Collingwood one day, and O'Day from St Kilda punched Greening from Collingwood, and I thought, well, that's not very nice. So I changed to Collingwood.
How old were you when you changed, Therese?
I think about 9 or 10.
Yeah, right.
And you're still on the Pies?
Yes, I am, and now I'm 64 now. So
Not a bad ship to be sailing on.
Exactly. We wouldn't do punch-ons these days.
No,
Got a whole new,
you're clean.
whole new PR
Oh,
department.
yeah, Collingwood aren't a rough club at all.
Tell you what's always weird. You walk into the AFL store and they've got the store divided
Yeah.
into teams.
Yeah.
But not all the merch is the same.
What do you mean? Like there's bigger collections of some
Like,
teams?
you go to the Melbourne section, there might be a nice posh takeaway cup.
Oh,
takeaway coffee
Like
cup.
a Cape Cup. What
Yeah.
did Collingwood give you?
Shivs.
Yeah.
They're lined up, like they're branded. They're very nice.
Simone from Dingley, good morning.
Morning. How are you guys?
We're
We're
good.
well. How'd
We're
you get your
good.
footy team?
My mum's gynecologist.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Tell us what happened.
So she was quite sick through each of her pregnancies, and they had this rivalry because she was mad Carlton and he was mad Bombers.
Right.
And then as each of us were born, he signed us up and made us members of the Bombers and paid for our membership for, I don't know, like about 10 years.
The gynecologist did.
Yeah. So all of us 3 girls are mad Bombers.
And do you still see the gynecologist?
No. No.
Have you ever met him?
Do you reckon he...
I mean, you did meet him when you
Yeah. Hello.
in the early days.
You know what?
Do you all hang out together?
He might be on a kickback from Essendon.
Oh, you might be.
They've gone, how
Commission.
do we recruit them young?
Yeah.
Let's get them at the birth.
Yep.
I don't know. If I was pushing out a baby and there was a gynecologist there telling me what football team my child should barrack for,
Just as you're crowning, he's trying to put on a little scarf
I'm
around
not sure I'd be thrilled.
Got another member.
The Gold Coast Marathon, presented by ASICS, is more than a marathon, so lace up those runners and get ready to ready, set, go. This year, the kids are giving the grown-ups a run for their money in the 2-kilometre and 4-kilometre junior dash. Is it time to tackle your first event? You can dip your toe in the Gold Coast Airport 5-kilometre. There's a 1 hour, 20-minute cut-off time, so you can take your time. Share your love of running with the family at the Gold Coast Marathon, presented by ASICS, and enter now at goldcoastmarathon.com.au.
Bit overcast and crappy today.
Is it? Oh, it was cold yesterday.
I
wasn't
reckon
it?
we get out of here. We must go. Nova's Trip a Day launches today.
Yes.
Thanks to our mates at What If. You can beat the blues with a cheeky winter wonderland from cozy hinterland cabins to sun-soaked resorts. You can book it all and more on the What If app. What if it's Aussie for travel?
It starts today, Jace. Every day we're giving away a trip.
I know, this is awesome.
How good.
Now, how it works is we will reveal each day at 7 o'clock, we'll reveal where the trip is to.
Mm-hmm.
And then all you have to do is listen out across the workday. When you hear the winning artist, you ring and get on the standby list.
That's it. And then tomorrow we will announce a winner. All right, you want to know where today's trip is that's up for grabs?
This is a nice pick.
Warm me up.
Wouldn't this be nice? A couples retreat in Byron Bay, plus a $1,200 What If travel credit.
Okay.
How good. I love Byron Bay.
I love Byron.
I love Byron
Celebrity spotting. Might run into Chris Hemsworth down there surfing at the beach. Who else is there at the
The
moment?
restaurants are so good in Byron as well. They've really stepped it up in the last year or
Jazzed
so.
it up, haven't they?
What are
They
the
have.
celebs? Zac Efron was living there for a while.
He's no longer there. Pete Murray. I say Pete Murray there sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Good tune.
Stephanie McIntosh lives there now.
Steph Mack.
Steph Mack
Does
lives there.
she?
Old school neighbours. Are you ready
yeah.
for today's winning artist?
Who else lives in Byron?
I'll let you think about that.
So raise your glass
Does
Today's
Pink live there?
No, but she's your winning artist.
Right.
Whenever you hear Pink played today on Nova, you give us a ring and you will go in the running to win a trip a day. Tomorrow morning, we could be ringing you and saying, boom, you're off to Byron to see Pete Murray and
Yeah, the others.
Chris
All the
Hemsworth
others.
and,
Yeah.
and the others.
Elsa.
That's the one. Yeah.
Anytime during our show or during the day, if you,
You got
hear
it.
Pink, you call
She'd
and you are
like
on the
Byron,
list.
Pink, wouldn't she?
Pink's
Yes,
been
she would.
Pink went up to Chris
Didn't
and
she
Elsa's
get-
house.
Oh, I thought she went to a pub up there and she couldn't get in. Do you remember that?
I think that was the
That's
Gold
right.
Coast.
Yeah,
Goldie,
it was
was
the
it?
GC.
She
Yeah.
didn't have her ID.
I thought
Silly
because she
Pink.
was wearing shoes. You know
No,
how
it
not
was a
not in
sailing
those
club.
shoes?
Wasn't it a sailing club or something? She couldn't get in. Yeah.
I'm Pink / Alicia.
Nova's trip a day is on. Hey, Sabrina Carpenter now. Coming up next, Loz, I got a surprise for you.
Guys, there's been something that's been in the news lately to do with different high-profile people, but there's definitely a theme. Remember the other week, the Gina Reinhardt portrait
Oh, yes.
that came out?
Striking similarity.
Yes.
She didn't like it though, did she?
No, it was the Gina Reinhardt portrait.
Yeah. Got it. Got eyes on it now. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was that artist's style of painting though, right?
Exactly. Like it wasn't just about Gina, it was about
There's
the
a
other.
whole collection.
Exactly
Yeah.
right. Exactly
She doesn't
right.
like it though.
I can sort of see it.
Last week we were talking about the King Charles portrait
Yes.
that came out.
Oh yeah.
There he is.
Yes.
You know, the more I look at it, the more I like it.
Can you imagine that hanging in the walls of the palace? or not?
No, but yeah,
He looks good.
he does.
There's a red wash
very
to it as well.
red.
You know what we need? We need more art in the walls here at Nova.
Do we now?
I think isn't this one of those funny old workplaces
now?
where you're not allowed to hang things up?
I reckon we're going to be allowed to hang this one. Lauren,
Don't. What? Don't. What have you done?
I have commissioned an artist
Okay.
Ando?
to do a portrait of one Lauren Phillips.
No. No.
Okay. I'm here for it.
I knew you'd love this.
Who's the artist?
It's an off-Broadway artist.
Is it the Gina artist?
It's not the Gina artist. It's one I
Is it
found
the
on
King Charles artist?
It's one I'd found on Gumtree.
Okay.
Don't remember when I got made into a cookie and you guys all laughed at me?
Park the cookie.
At least we got to eat the cookie.
So I've spoken to
What do you mean?
I've spoken to management, and
Oh, my goodness.
we are going to get this
No.
one framed.
Okay.
And
It's
it will-
been done.
It's been done.
No.
Of course it's been done.
And it
Hang
will-
on. Do I not sit for it?
No,
Well, how do I know what outfit I was in?
I sent them photos.
No, you are not allowed to choose the photos.
It's already chosen.
No.
Already painted.
Who's the artist?
So it's a local artist. I sent them photos.
Don't, because
Supporting local. Well done, Jay.
Thank you,
don't.
Clint.
Have
Yeah.
you made like a paper mache?
No.
thing or
It's
something?
it is a proper
Canvas.
canvas.
Is it?
Yes.
That's
Okay.
not funny. What photos did you? Can I see the photos that you sent her?
I sent her a number of photos and some footage of the show. You know that one the other day when you were eating the bacon egg muffin? We're going to the ad break.
It was a bagel. Thank you very much. I wasn't eating if she has painted a picture of me eating my bagel.
I'm so not aware of this, but I'm here for it.
No, I want to say it right now. But I don't want to be...
Are you happy with
maybe
it,
Clint
Jace?
should say it first. Have you seen it?
Yes.
And?
It got sent to me yesterday. My wife has seen it.
Has someone done a portrait and sent
Can
it
I
in
s-
and you're pretending you commissioned
No,
it?
swear to God, we commissioned it.
Can I
When
see
you
it
say
first?
commissioned, did you hand over cash?
Yes, we did. In fact, do you want Brody, executive producer, do you want to tell Lauren where we met the artist to exchange the money for the portrait?
She said, can we meet on a tram
She painted on a tram.
for the handover?
Not a tram stop.
On a tram?
What do you mean?
We had to get
On a rattler.
We had to get on a certain tram.
Well, you didn't. I'm telling you right now, you
I was
didn't
there
do
in
that.
spirit and exchange money for the portrait.
How much did it cost?
It costs a lot.
What sort of is it acrylic? I don't
Just
know
shy of
anything
$1
about
grand. Just shy of $1 grand.
$1,000?
I give you.
Is this mean?
Are we seeing it now?
Yes.
Is
do you
it a
want
full body?
Oh, yes.
Is it full body or just a headshot?
It's just the head.
Can I see
Is
it
someone
first?
carrying it in?
Can I see it first?
It's going to pop up on the screen.
Can you close
Okay.
your eyes? Can I see it first?
Oh, yeah. Actually, okay, all right, Lauren, you close your eyes.
They're closed.
No, fully closed, right?
They're fully closed. Trust me, I don't want to see it ever.
Clint, you see it, and then I'll take it off the screen. We can talk about it. We're going to go to a song. When we come back,
I've got many questions.
we will reveal the commissioned artwork portrait of one Lauren Phillips.
Have you seen it?
I've seen it. It'll look lovely in
What?
reception.
Why did you squeak like that?
Okay, if you're just joining us, it is present day here on Nova. Off the King Charles portrait last week, and the Gina Reinhardt one made headlines as well the other week. I thought it would be nice to commission and support local.
You're very generous, Jace. This is a lovely, lovely thing you've done for
Well, the
Lauren.
good news is Jace is about to buy a new house, so you could put it on the walls at your house if it's such a good painting.
It's not a bad idea, actually. That'll keep the visitors away.
Don't. This is really, I feel like this is mean.
I've seen it. I've got a preview. The the likeness is striking.
You know what Lou said? It really does look like it. Are you ready?
No.
Has anyone ever painted you before?
No.
Lauren Phillips.
No.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's far more glam than I thought. I look like the woman that Clint hosts the Today Show with. Sophie.
Jane has a party.
No,
Oh,
Sophie. I look hot.
Sophie doesn't have that.
Put it on the walls, y'all.
Sophie-
Get it in a frame.
Just a few observations.
The
It
Adam's
looks
apple?
like, looks like you spent the day at the Bobby Brown counter at Chadstone.
I've got a deep glow. I quite like it.
What about the shoulder pads?
Is your neck swollen?
No. Oh. No. What's happening? No, I think that's my hair. I think I look... Is it one of those things that looks good from far, but far from good
Is it
up
a magic
close?
eye?
Do I have a black eye? Maybe a little. I think it's brilliant. Well done. Kudos to the artist. What's her name?
She didn't want to be named.
It doesn't. I think that woman looks quite glam, but I don't
actually
really think it looks like me.
I actually think it looks all right.
I think you've had an upgrade.
I do think I look more glamorous.
She is rocking shoulder pads, isn't she?
Gee, the eyelashes are doing a bit, aren't they?
This doesn't look like.
You think I've got a fat neck?
Well, it looks like you
Do I have a fat neck, though?
It just looks like you got.
Did you
testicles hanging
seriously pay $1,000 for this? Bring it in. Oh, here's the original.
Jason Lauren on socials if you want to go and check it
I think
out.
it's it's a better painting than you guys. Why don't you guys do a painting of me and see how they come up?
What do you think?
Oh,
Close up. I think it looks great. Well done.
Yeah, well done to the compliments to the artist.
Yep.
Can I have a close up look?
I think I've got a few extra teeth.
Yes, I've noticed that. She's definitely chocked some extras in. What do we think?
Does it look like me? We've got them side by side. Who looks better? Pick your words carefully, gentlemen.
Well, I'd say the painting of Lauren is a bit more realistic. It's got a couple of wrinkles in the forehead.
No, it doesn't. Smooth.
The painting can't go and see the Botox doctor.
No, it can't.
Painting doesn't need to, Clint. I think it's fabulous.
There you go. Jason and Lauren on socials if you want to go and check it out.
Can people purchase prints?
If you
we
do
can make
this,
some
if you-
money. Prints.
We are so... let's get it printed on shirts.
No.
and hats.
T-shirt.
T-shirts
No,
and
I think
hats.
that's quite good. Send them in, guys. Who else would like to do a portrait of me? I'd like to see them all.
Maybe we get commission a portrait of all three of
A
us.
Lauren portrait gallery. I'd like you to paint one.
What's the chance we can get it hung in the National Gallery just for a weekend?
I think we're going to have to open our own gallery.
Yeah, right. If you want to see it for yourself, Jason Lauren socials. We will post it on the story right now. Hey, guess what? It's Binge's birthday. So you can get 1 month of Binge Standard for just $5. Head to binge.com.au/birthday to grab your gift now. New and returning customers only. Offer ends 7th of June 2024.
There you go. Happy birthday, Binge.
Also, happy birthday to Jiz, one of our producing team.
Yes, for yesterday.
What?
No, Saturday.
No, it's today.
No, it was yesterday.
No, it was yesterday. No, was it Saturday?
Was it today?
I thought it was Friday.
I said happy birthday today.
Yeah, we did because we didn't see him on the... Geez,
Happy
when was your birthday?
for Saturday,
today.
Sunday and Monday.
So Sunday is Father's Day, but Sunday was my birthday.
Yesterday.
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 Yesterday. Because I saw your wife, not quite your wife.
Wife
girl-
to be.
My wife.
To be.
Posting happy birthday on Friday, and I went into a panic. So I was like, we've spent all morning with Jiz,
Oh,
and none of us
yeah.
said happy
That's
birthday.
the worst.
Oh, yeah.
And then I text her saying, when is his birthday?
The worst is when, like, some of your workmates know and they don't let you know. And then you're, like, spending the whole day with that person.
Well,
and then they'll
actually,
be like, hey, happy birthday as well.
the leader of our faithful group is our executive producer, Brody.
Brody.
The thumb. And I sent a text to all of us saying, uh-oh, it was Jiz's birthday today. Did we miss it? And you never even replied, you dog. Never. You took no responsibility
you
for
dog.
helping us out with one of our favourite producers' birthdays.
I wasn't sure, so I just didn't respond.
I figured.
Yeah.
So it's your job to work it out.
Did you get a flurry of text messages about 9:30 last night?
Yeah.
Jiz?
Yeah, I got a few, and I was thinking, who has informed everyone? But you know what? It's the thought that counts. Thank you, everyone.
You know
I
what?
didn't text you. I waited till today when I gave you a high five when I walked in.
Who's the one in your family? Because God rest her soul. Because my mum has passed.
Yes.
I miss all my sister's birthdays. Because my mum would always ring and be like, it's Letitia's birthday today.
Don't
Yeah,
forget.
no, that's me. I'm that one in the family that tells everyone.
yes.
My brother would have no idea.
That's
He wouldn't
me.
have bought my mum a Mother's Day present or a birthday present in years.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm terrible. Terrible.
Or I'll even sometimes buy a gift from him and say, give this to mum.
The only reason I know my
really?
kids' birthdays is because I've got to fill out those funny little passport forms if we ever travel. Gets in your head.
You often forget my birthday. It's often the first day or the first week we're back on air.
Oh, no, so there's a
in
lot
January.
going on. You know. Hey, guys, coming up next, I want to talk couple fights in public places. There's someone we all know, and he has had an absolute cracker.
What you were going to say, we all know and love. And I was like, no, we don't.
We don't love this person, but we know them, and they've had a cracking fight in the public with their partner. We'll go there next.
Clint, you are a big tennis fan. What do you
Roland
think about...
Garros is happening right now.
I was watching last night.
Were you?
Tsitsipas was playing.
Stefanos Tsitsipas.
Tsitsipas.
One of
We
my
were onto him.
favourites.
We were onto him
Heartthrob.
first.
Stefanos.
Yeah,
The
let's-
Greek goddess.
yeah.
Cover him
No,
in
not the
feta.
Greek goddess, the Greek god.
Yeah.
God, good
The
call.
Adonis.
Good call. The Adonis.
So the
Not
Europeans,
goddess.
Cover him in feta.
they have players like Tsitsipas.
Yeah.
And we get players like Bernard Tomic.
It's Bernard.
Or is it Bernard? Like the
Bernard.
dog, like a Saint Bernard.
Yes, yeah.
He's a first
Is
class
it Bernard
flog, isn't he?
Tomic?
Yeah, otherwise known as, who else? He goes by Flog.
Yeah.
Remember he got in the, didn't he get in a fight in a Gold Coast nightclub with
Yeah,
his shirt on or
yes,
something?
yeah.
He's always
Anyway.
driving around and he's
Lime green sports
Ferrari
cars.
or something. He's
Come
very
on.
Gold Coast.
Come on, Bernard.
Anyway, Bernard Tomic, he's currently ranked 247th in the world, which is still
Tennis
nothing to
going
be
well.
nothing to be sneezed at. None of us are up there. He was playing yesterday in an ATP Challengers event when he got in an argument with his girlfriend. So he'd lost the first set 6-1. His girlfriend was in the stands, and during the match he'd been complaining he wasn't feeling well, that he had an illness, and then he started taking it out on his girlfriend, and the commentators almost started commentating the argument. Have a listen.
Listen, we're on Shimizu here, but Bernard and his girlfriend just continuing to argue about when. Bernie's saying you tested positive for COVID today. Girlfriend saying no, that was 2 weeks ago. I did not anticipate having to commentate a couple's quarrel here, but here we are.
Who
So
won?
uncomfortable for everyone. I think he retired sick.
I meant the fight.
Oh, the fight.
When you do the-
She got up and left.
Did she?
She was like,
She
that's it.
won.
I'm out. She was saying, no, I had COVID 2 weeks ago. And he's saying, you've got
In front of
COVID and you've
everyone.
given it to me.
So while all his mates are playing at Roland Garros, he's playing at the Little Rock Open in Arkansas, arguing with his girlfriend about.
Whose fault it was that he was sick?
See, Lou and
come
I would
on.
do the. It's talking at home.
Yeah.
Not here.
Oh, yeah.
Talking at home. Wait till we get in the car.
Yeah,
When we
yeah,
get
yeah.
in the car, then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, arguing out in public.
Oh, yeah. It's
What
hard-
happens when you get in the car?
You don't want to know.
You don't talk in the car.
Oh, don't ya?
Nah, you don't argue in the car.
Oh,
You
yeah.
wait till you get home and then it's.
No, no. We argue in the car.
Do you?
Yeah.
I would get too scared people were watching me in the car at the traffic lights. But when I get home,
I got good tint.
Yeah.
dark and
Darker than
legal.
legal.
tint.
That's what it's for.
It is funny though when you're arguing over and you know it's dumb at the
Oh.
time, and you know other people are like, "This is dumb, guys."
I know, but to anybody outside, they would see it as trivial. But like on the weekend, I'd fully clean the kitchen, and then Lou made.
She made. Let me guess. She made eggs and she cracked the egg on the pan.
No, she made a sandwich
Oh.
and left crumbs on the bench.
Oh, heaven forbid.
No, but that's the thing. Like it's or
Yep. Go.
I had a pad thai left in the fridge. She ate the prawns out of it. That's the.
And you know what?
Did you blow up and say they're the best bits of the
Yes,
pad thai?
yes.
She was probably like, "I know. That's why I ate them."
Why leave the noodle? Just eat the whole thing. I'd
But-
rather you
She
just
didn't
ate
want
the whole thing.
You
We'll throw
only
it
get
out.
2 or 3
But
prawns
maybe
in the
you
pad
wanted-
thai these days.
Thank you, Clint.
So maybe she thought you wanted the noodles.
I want the dish.
And I am sorry, leftovers are free game.
No, they're not.
If they're in, did you have a post-it on it, like here in the work fridge?
Label makes broken.
This is Jason's leftovers. Don't eat the big boys' leftovers.
Imagine
Especially
if
not the
Paul did that to
prawns.
you. You would blow up.
I hate leftovers. They freak me out. Leftovers scream food poisoning to me. I told you, every time I use the milk, I open a new one. I don't even like milk that's already been
Must have
opened.
been nice. Must have been nice. 13, 24,
Well, just
10.
eat it all in the first place.
I do love seeing a domestic in the wild.
Oh, yeah.
It's good.
Paul and I have
It's
had
good
some
viewing.
Barneys in front of you. When we're really comfortable, I don't care. I'll go in front of anyone.
Yeah.
13, 24, 10. What's the trivial thing you're fighting with your partner about?
Oh, are you in an argument with your partner right,
Right
now?
now. Right now.
Have you gone to work in
Yep.
a foul mood because of
Yes.
something that happened?
And you might have had the blow up yet. You might be driving along thinking about the prawns.
Yeah. Or something happened on the weekend. You're still not talking to one another.
13.
13, 24, 10. Are you having a fight with your partner
And-
right now?
It could be the littlest thing. Smallest thing in the world.
Totally.
We're on your side.
Yeah, we are.
Well,
Let's wait till we hear and then
Depends
we'll.
who
Yeah,
it is.
yep.
13, 24, 10, Melbourne. Are you fighting with your partner right now? What is it about?
In return, I've got $200 DoorDash vouchers up for grabs. See, there you go. If it was me, I'd drop $200 on pad thai and just sit there next to her on the couch tonight, just eating the prawns one by one. Flicking the little tail her way.
Look at the
did she say
phones.
sorry?
Melbourne's fighting.
Did she say sorry?
Yeah.
No.
But they're your prawns.
All right, tell me about it. Well, this is fired up. My God.
13, 24, 10 is our number. We want to know, are you currently in a fight with your partner? And what is it about? The more ridiculous, the better, if you ask me. Holly, an officer. Good morning.
Morning, guys.
You're in a fight with
so
your partner?
Yes, we're not speaking at the moment.
Okay, what happened?
Brilliant.
Well, we have stone bench tops in the kitchen, and I'm obsessed with making sure they're streak free and that
You
they're
have what?
clean before I go to
Sorry.
bed.
Stone bench
Stone
tops.
bench. I thought you said your own bench tops. I was
No, you stone bench tops.
Right.
Sorry.
Streak free is
And
important.
yeah, streak free is very important. And I get up this morning to him having left a coffee ring
Oh,
sitting in the middle of the bench.
on the stone bench tops.
Yeah, from the coffee he made this morning and didn't bother to clean up.
And so how did you tackle the situation, Holly?
You sound.
So I took a photo of it and sent it to him.
Yep, what did it say?
And asked if this was him, knowing it's him. And then
Did he say yes or no?
he doesn't deny it. I think he does it deliberately just to annoy me.
Yep.
But I'm desperately trying to refuse to clean it for the rest of the day, so he has to clean it when he gets home.
Yep.
Oh, I wouldn't do
That'll
that.
sit
It'll
there
s-
for a week.
That'll soak in. I wouldn't do that.
That'll sit there for a week.
Let's be honest, I'll be cleaning it within the next hour.
How will the fight end, do you think?
I Look, we're both pretty stubborn people, but I talk a lot, so I think, unfortunately, I'll lose.
I didn't pick that.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
We just give up because we can't be bothered. We're like, oh, whatever, let's just move on.
I'm on Holly's side.
But
You can't be leaving that.
so would you.
It's
Jason,
a coffee.
Oh, you just
said crumbs from the
on
sandwich
the bench.
on a weekend.
You can't, that's double standards.
You blew up about
You
Lou leaving
idiot.
crumbs.
I'm fighting with you.
What are you, new here? 13, 24, 10.
You're stupid.
Inconsistency is the key.
Are
with
you
Jace.
fighting with your partner right now?
Jason and I just compared notes on a couple of blow-ups we've had with our partners over the weekend.
And you were just saying you think you're a great partner because, you know, Paul's just been on a boys' trip
So
to
he
Monaco.
went on a boys' trip to Monaco, and then we had something to go to the next day. He got home, and he was complaining he was tired. And I was like, no one.
You are not allowed to be tired after that.
No one cares that you're tired from your boys' trip to Monaco. Like, sorry, I don't want to hear it.
Suck it up.
I've been getting up at 4 o'clock every morning to go to work. We're going to a charity function. We're going to raise money for people who need it. No one in that room cares about you being tired.
And then Lauren looked at me and said, I am a good partner. Would your wife let you go on a boys' trip to Monaco?
Would she?
And you said,
She doesn't let me go to Westfield. I have to ask permission to go to that donut shop near Target.
I'm a good wife to be, I think.
13 24 10 to join us on the air here at Nova. Are you currently fighting with your partner? Phone lines have lit up.
Jody in Diggers Rest, why are you fighting?
Okay, so it started with I always do all the cleaning.
Yep.
And it escalated to the dishwasher, the fact that he thinks he's emptied the dishwasher every single time the last month when he hasn't. So it's gotten to the point where he wants to take a photo every time he empties the dishwasher.
Yeah, but
Good on him.
because I'm not sure my Paul knows where the dishwasher is.
I like photo
So
evidence.
if he took a photo and showed me he'd emptied it, I'd be like, good for you.
When Lou leaves things out around the house, I take a photo.
And send it to her. That is
No,
so...
not yet. I'm building a case.
That's even more psychotic than just dealing with it one-on-one. Mentally storing things in the fight file in your head.
No, they're not meant to. I've got them on my phone. One day I'm going to present them out like
Got a
evidence.
catalogue.
Yeah.
Photo
Here's
album.
the for discussion pile of information I have. Charmaine, good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
So you're not talking to your partner at the moment because you had a fight yesterday.
Yes.
What was it about?
We went out what day is Saturday, done all the things that a man would want to do, go to Anaconda, go to BCF.
Oh,
and then
BCF and fun.
yeah, and then he decided yesterday he wanted to go shopping. So I went to the car park, but it was too far for him to walk.
Oh, he didn't like where you'd parked?
No, because there was no parking available. So he
I mean, to be fair,
He-
if you weren't interested in what was in the shop, you could have just dropped him off at the front.
Did he ask you to drop him off at the front door and go and park?
He basically wanted me to park right out the front door so he
Yeah.
could just walk straight in.
But there was no parking, love.
There was no parking available.
So how did it end? Or it hasn't ended?
It hasn't ended. So I ended up going home last night, cooking him a roast dinner, and he didn't even touch one bite of it.
That's a power
Divorce
move.
him. Divorce him.
Oh, he's doing the whole fasting thing to make a statement.
Hunger strike.
You didn't drop me at the door, so I'm not eating the roast dinner. Well, he's only hurting himself.
No, good on him.
You know what? He would have
Stay
said,
firm.
I can see it already. He would have said, I'm not interested. I'm not hungry. And he would have sat there like drooling, watching you eat the roast that you...
What's his name, Charmaine?
Sam.
Stay strong, Sam.
No,
Stay
Sam.
strong.
Get over yourself, Sam.
Hungry and right.
Your legs aren't painted on,
I
bro.
reckon
Walk
the roast,
inside.
The roast is a little overcooked anyway.
She could have parked the car, dropped him off at the
Charmaine,
door.
don't listen to these silly boys.
Let's go to McKinnon. Charlie, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
You're currently
Hi.
fighting with your partner. What's it about?
We are fighting about setting up a flat pack.
Oh, don't do it.
Yep, grounds for divorce.
It is sitting in our living room, and we've been squabbling about it all weekend, and we now just walk around it.
So, Rana,
because no one's willing to start it.
What's the fight? Because my wife and I would have a fight because she would want to hire someone to do it. And I'd be like, how dare you? I can do this.
You can't do
Yeah, I actually did suggest we hired someone.
Yeah.
But no, I just want to get it started. But he's like, no, we can do it later. So now we're just living with it.
Is
just
it still in the
around us.
box?
It's still in the box.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
because
a firm
Jace is
believer.
so good at it. Why don't you pop around to Charlie's house in McKinnon and do the flat pack?
I can't get there today.
Why? What have you got on? Because just before you were
You're
saying...
not going to Westfield,
you got
that's
the
for
day to
sure.
yourself.
She won't let you.
Charlie-
Jason's hire a hubby.
Charlie, I'll have to ask my wife if I'm allowed out. I'll get back to you. I've got a rule with flat packs. When you start, You have to finish.
Oh,
You
of
can't
course you
pass it on to the other person.
It's a one-day it's a one-time
100%.
job.
Because you lay
But
down.
also, the rule with flat packs is don't actually do it in a couple because it's just
You just don't buy them.
a recipe for disaster.
Let's go to Mill Park today. Joe.
How are you guys?
We're good.
Mate,
What's-
all the-
Oh, you
Hello.
sound tired,
He
Joe.
sounds defeated.
What's
mate.
wrong?
Oh, no.
No, all
You
these
win.
women seem to be having issues, but mate, I can't do anything right. I use the wrong sponge to do the washing. I don't hang up clothes right. I don't put them in the basket properly. I don't put things in a washing machine properly. I don't put dishes back in where they belong. I'm struggling, man.
Are you
I'm just
always fighting over it though?
Always. But yesterday I just can't handle it anymore. So what I did is all the dishes I washed, I took them all out of the cupboard and put them all on the bench, and she can rewash them. I've had enough.
Because
I've just had enough.
is your dishwashing not good enough?
No, not dishwashing. Yeah, my dishwasher. Yeah, I do it myself. I don't rely on a dishwasher. I can't do that even right. I can't even put things correctly in a dishwasher, apparently.
Yeah, but I get that. I
Joe,
hate it when the
I'm just-
dishwasher's not packed.
Joe,
I'm
you,
just struggling.
you love it though, don't you?
I love it, yeah, I do. But, we're always in love. But the problem is I just can't.
Can't do anything right.
I can't do anything
You
right.
sound like a good guy, Joe.
You do.
You sound like
I
someone that will
I
do things
cook,
right.
I clean, even
No, not well. Not well.
I don't book restaurants correctly. I don't just do
Oh,
anything.
Joe, is there anything you do that she loves you
I don't,
for?
No. I mean, I just question myself. Does she love me? That's the thing. It's just,
Oh, Joe.
We
She
love
does.
this-
She does. You know what? We love you. We get upset because
Thank
we
you.
care.
That's
That's
right.
why we get
Thank you,
angry.
guys.
Because
Yeah.
we just want you to be better for yourselves and
And
for
hanging
us.
the dishwasher.
Or there's currently no other option. That's the other
Oh,
thing.
how long have you been together, Joe?
27 years.
Oh, yeah.
You guys
yeah,
are stuck together now.
Yeah.
We are stuck together.
Yeah, well, joke's
Oh.
on her, mate. You ain't going anywhere.
We love you, Joe. You
Love
sound,
you, Joey.
You sound
Thank you,
like a
guys.
catch.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
He sounds tired.
He does.
Joe's
I want to
tired.
stay single forever.
I know. That's the last 20 minutes. I'm looking at Clint. I've never seen you happier.
The Gold Coast Marathon, presented by ASICS, is more than a marathon, so lace up those runners and get ready to Ready, Set, Go. This year, the kids are giving the grown-ups a run for their money in the 2-kilometre and 4-kilometre junior dash. Is it time to tackle your first event? You can dip your toe in the Gold Coast Airport 5-kilometre. There's a 1 hour, 20-minute cut-off time, so you can take your time. Share your love of running with the family at the Gold Coast Marathon, presented by ASICS, and enter now at goldcoastmarathon.com.au.
Well, good morning, Melbourne. Here we go. Last week, we gave away $5,000 to someone just for answering one simple question. Hopefully, we will do it again today.
All right, let's do it. Today, it is Chloe from Donnybrook who's playing for maybe $5,000.
Hey,
She's
Chloe.
on the way to work. She's currently pregnant. Congratulations, Chloe.
Thank you so much. Hello, how are you going?
We're good. Is this your first?
It is, yes.
We were,
Ooh.
you're a Pies fan. We were talking earlier about how people pick their teams. Will your kid be obligated to go for the Pies?
Well, look, I'm not really a Pies fan, but I said my husband will kill me if I don't say that. So same with the child, I believe.
Okay.
Yes,
Yep.
your child
See, just
will vote
happens.
for Collingwood.
That's what happens.
All right, Chloe, let's see if we can win you some cash today. Would you like an easy question for $50, a medium question for $500, or a difficult question for $5,000?
I think I'm just going to try the difficult. I'm going to give it a go.
Got to
Good
be
for
in
you.
it to win it.
Let's do it.
$5,000.
Okay, rules are simple. Lauren will give you the question. You get 3 seconds to determine the answer. Okay, if you don't know, guess.
Have a stab.
Have a go. All right,
Okay,
Chloe from Donnybrook
3 seconds goes quick.
for $5,000. What year was Coca-Cola invented?
3, 2,
86?
What year was Coca-Cola invented?
1986?
Oh,
Chloe.
1886.
1886.
You're joking.
Oh my God! When you said 86, I was like, what year?
We need more information.
Oh, you're kidding.
18.
I did say 18.
Oh, my God.
1886. It wasn't imported in Australia until the early 1900s, and it was 1938 that it started production in Australia. Oh, God. Chloe, can we give her something?
You got a 6-pack of Coke?
No.
Something.
I'll tell you what. I'll hook you up with a $200 DoorDash voucher.
There
How
you
about
go.
that?
No worries. Thank you so much.
Takeaways
you're
on us
so
tonight. Your partner's going to be
86.
filthy.
It's been around for a long time.
Wow.
Oh, my God. I mean, it was a good guess.
Wow.
Missed it by that much. Big weekend in the Hawkins household.
It was a big weekend in the Hawkins household.
We bought a house.
Yes, you did.
Play the Spanish music.
Oh, it's so exciting.
Sorry. The bank bought a house.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank
Being
you.
in the market for a house is very stressful.
We have been looking for years, to be
You
honest. And she was a roller coaster day. She was a roller coaster
Well,
day.
but you've been saying you've been looking for years, but I know you pretty well. And when we got this job, you knew that Melbourne is where you are going to be for a long time.
Forever.
And something changed in you.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Look, it was a roller coaster day because on Saturday I said to Lou gets quite stressed in auction situations and that
who
sort of
doesn't,
stuff.
though?
And she's like, I don't want to be there. And I'm like, no worries.
Not even on the phone.
Nah. So I got a good mate of mine, Jezza, who works in real estate. So I dropped Lou over to their place.
Mm-hmm.
His wife's the same. I said, you ladies can sit here and chew on Valium.
Yep.
And we will ring you after the auction.
Yep. I knew you were going to buy that house.
See, I was...
You'd looked at so many houses.
Yep.
You'd shown us. We've been through it. We've been on the roller coaster with
It
you.
was the first one I walked into and I went, it felt like a family home. And I rang Lou straight away and went, you've got to come and look at this house.
You can see
walk
yourself
in.
living in it.
Yeah, it just felt, like some houses can feel a bit cold and sterile and it just felt like a family home.
I knew you were going to buy that house.
So I rocked up at the auction and the rule was, I said, look, Jesse, here's the price I can go to. I'm not going to speak. You do all the bidding.
I would have hated to be Jezza.
Why?
Because you are so annoying when you're
And
like
a little indecisive as well.
I didn't say a word. Not
one word.
A
Were you pacing?
word.
Because you can't stand still.
Can you imagine the pace?
I know. He would have been swinging his keys around.
I was sitting in the corner. I was,
You know when he swings his keys and he's anxious and he bounces his little
Takes
legs?
a hat on, hat off, hat on, hat off, hat on.
Scratches his beard.
I was leaning up against this indoor plant. I kept like flicking the leaf because it kept hitting my face. I'm like, just get off
Were you
me.
inside the house?
Yeah, because it started raining for the auction. So we're inside the
That's
house.
even worse because you're like, I'm inside. This is my house.
Yeah,
Well,
get out
all
of my
these
house.
people, all these people are in there.
And everyone thinks
you know
it's
how
their
no
house.
one bids straight away? Everyone just sits there and they're like, come on, we're just for an opening bidder, going once, going. And we ended up, and I'm like, say something, Jezza. Say something. We've got a bid. But I'm like, no. He knows what he's doing.
Trust the process.
Oh, gosh, it's scary.
Anyway, we chucked out a little bid just before it got passed in. So then it was like, okay, now we negotiate with the owners.
You get first right.
Yeah. And that's when I looked at everyone like, get out of my house.
Yeah, this is Daddy's house.
Well, not yet. It's not yet, but get out of my house.
Yeah, in your head it was.
And then you start doing the negotiating, and I'm like, look, I'm at my cap. I'd have to ring
So
my
hang
wife.
on, just quickly, how does that work? So is the vendor in there with you?
No, they're in the front room. We don't meet them. So the real
No,
estate...
you can't because
So what, they just shuffle between...
The real estate agent goes up and down the hallway,
Oh,
comes
my
out to the
goodness.
kitchen. All right, this is their vendors, happy to come down to here. And I'm like, I'm at my limit. I'd have to ring my wife. So you know what I had to do? The fake phone call.
why don't you call me?
Because you would have told me just spend whatever.
True.
What's the fake phone call?
Well, I wasn't going to ring Lou because I don't need... like, she would have been freaking out.
You called someone though, right? Because if that phone had have rung
No,
while you
put it
were
on
pretending
silent.
to be on it,
Put it on silent. I did the, hey, babe, it's me.
they can see. I can see right now that you're not on the phone.
Oh, no.
You're a fraud.
Yeah, keep going.
And I'm pacing up and down like, yep, okay, so this is where we're at. Right, just doing the fake. Yep, okay, all right, hung up.
Oh, to be a fly on the wall. You ain't winning no
Just got
logies.
instructions from my fake wife. She says, what did she say?
We have no more money.
Oh, that's a good power play from the fake wife.
Yes, yeah. I was like, do you want to speak to her? Hoping he would say yes.
Who did you say that to?
The real estate agent.
Yeah.
I'm not great in those situations.
No.
My mate's looking at me like, shut up.
Okay, so no
Anyway,
more
good
money.
news is they came back and said, yep, let's do it.
You got the house.
Got the house, which is awesome.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I'm so happy
How random
for
is
you.
this? Turned out, then we met the owners. I knew them.
No.
She'd worked as part of a production crew on a radio station
Oh, of
commercial.
course it's radio. You dated her as well?
But
was the house half yours?
You don't look like her children, do you?
She catfished me years ago, yeah. No, but it was nice to meet like the old owners because they brought their daughters up there, and I was saying, now like we're going to bring our sons up, and then the excitement quickly. Like I rang Lou, and she didn't answer, so I rang her friend who she was with.
Oh, good on you, Lou.
Lou was
Isn't
in the
that the day
Lou
you
was in the
sit by your
toilet.
phone? Oh.
So Lou came running out because she started hearing Emma scream, so she came running out with her pants down.
Bit of toilet paper hanging from the back.
Oh, God. It's so exciting. I spoke to you just afterwards and you sounded elated.
Oh, we had a full-on little cry together as a family because we were just like,
this is home.
Well, yeah, like the last few years have been,
You've been renting here.
Oh, we've been renting here and we've just gone through so much like every Victorian has with COVID and, losing my parents and stuff. And then, we had all that anxiety about, career future last year and stuff. And then just to have this job at Nova now and now our first family home. Like it's just, I've never felt more settled in my life.
Yeah, it does. It's you'll feel, because I know you're not originally from Melbourne, but having your own home here in Melbourne will just feel more like home. My big question.
800 metres.
Sorry?
A pub?
No, no.
Sorry.
No, my big question was, have the boys picked their rooms yet? You got 3 boys, and how are they going to choose who gets
We will
what
do
room?
an auction process. Right.
Yeah,
An auction?
Good.
Oh, not an auction. No, like
highest bidder.
Felix,
Who's
I
got
know
the
no
most-
one's on that phone right now. It's a fake call. Trust me, I can spot them.
Are you going to let them pick, or are you going to tell them?
No, we'll
Because
do
my
some sort of-
concern is that Huddy's going to walk in and he's going to want the master. He's going to put you in the small room and he's going to want the master with the walk-in robe.
Yeah,
and
Lou and I will be getting bunk beds.
Yeah,
We'll
and
be in the
Hudson
kids'
will be
room.
living like a king.
1.3 Ks.
To what?
Bowls Club.
Oh, that's handy. You
Well,
can
I showed-
stumble home.
I
New
showed
Bowls
Paul.
Club.
What?
We've changed suburbs.
So you're going to have to move the Bowls Club. Have you broken it to the...
No, I've not let the Hampton
Hampton
Bowls
Bowls
Club.
So what's the
come
new
in.
one called?
I'm moving across the Nepean.
Oh.
I'm going inland.
Going inland.
Man of the burbs.
Oh,
Man of the people.
That's hard.
Hampton Bowls will go out of business.
Oh, sell your
for the
shares.
second time.
Hey, how you doing, little mama? Let me whisper in your ear. Tell you something that you might like to hear. Melbourne Whispers.
Are you sitting on a cracking rumour about someone or something in this fine city of ours? Give us a ring. Remember, you can remain completely anonymous.
What is the goss on the streets, Melbourne?
We'll keep it between us, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's go to Danny in Tullamarine. Tullamarine. Morning, Danny.
Good morning, guys.
What
How
have you
are
heard?
We're good. What do you got for us?
Ear to the ground.
What's the goss?
All right. So, between St Kilda and Port Melbourne, a beach club, like a European style, cabanas, umbrellas, summer days on the beach, drinks.
Is being built?
They're trying to build one. They're trying to get the permit. to
So the
build
Europeans do that so well, but I think Melbourne councils are a bit stiff, aren't
Yeah,
they?
because I was at Elwood Bathers a couple of weeks ago. You know how they've got the
Yeah,
jetty,
yeah, yeah.
the jetty pool, and like
oh no, wait, what? Pool
yeah.
at
Oh no, Brighton Bathers. Sorry, Brighton Bathers.
I was thinking, Elwood Bathers, the restaurant.
No, Brighton Bathers, they have like
Oh,
a
yeah.
little
Yeah,
beach,
yeah, yeah. Yep.
but then like, it's like sort of netted in. You can pay like $15 and they set up chairs and umbrellas and stuff. And I said to the guy, do you do bar service down on the beach? And he said they used to, but then some people like smash glasses and stuff.
okay.
I was like, well, get plastic. Let's go.
Yeah, like every other pool in
I
the
love
world.
that.
We're on.
I love that, although it'd be useful about 3 days of the year when we actually get warm weather here.
No, but if they just did like a little
Pop up in summer. I agree.
Pop up in summer would be great.
Yeah, it'd be great.
I mean, it
Imagine being-
doesn't scream Santorini, but, you know.
Port Melbourne doesn't scream Santorini.
The
Do you think
Bay.
the spirit of Tasmania is not as bougie as the European
I
Greek
don't
island?
care what's in the background. If I can get some wedges in waist deep water and
some
an Aperol,
calamari.
I will
Some
take that.
wedges in waist deep.
All right, that's a good one. Thank you.
Sam in Carrum Downs. You got a little footy rumour for us.
Yes.
What is it?
Jamie Elliott isn't returning to Collingwood to play for the rest of the season.
So is this the end of the road for Jamie Elliott? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Give
As
us
a
a-
Collingwood supporter myself.
Give us an update, Clint. He's currently out.
He's got a severe back problem, chronic back sort of pain and issues. So he's missed quite a chunk of football. In fact, he's been quite injured right the way through his career, but premiership player. And if Sam's to be believed...
Would that mean he would retire or he'd go to another club?
I would say he's
going to retire.
Yeah.
And how good's your source?
Well, it's been on Facebook, so I'm going to say that it's true.
Must be true. Must be true. It's definitely true.
Facebook doesn't lie.
Brody, next time we vet these callers, can you ask if they've read it on social media?
I like it. That's
I don't
funny.
mind it. Well, I hope that's not the case.
Same here for him. That's not how you want to see any player.
No.
You know what I mean?
I have no idea who Jamie Elliott is.
You're not a Pies fan, though.
He's a high flyer, little forward.
Right.
Let's go to Lisa in
Covered in
Rosebud. Morning, Lisa.
Morning, guys.
All right, what do you got for us?
What have you heard on Facebook?
No.
Well, no, mine is Dustin Martin is looking to buy a house in Sydney. So I heard it from someone who works for the Richmond Football Club. So then I rang someone that I know in Sydney who's in real estate.
Yeah.
And there is rumours that he is looking for a house up there. So
In Sydney?
Dusty Martin looking for a house in Sydney.
I thought the rumour was he was going to go to the Gold Coast.
He's up at the end of this year, isn't he?
Yep. He'll go wherever the cash is, I'd say.
When do we normally find out? Like, is it end of season?
Well,
or
it's not
sometime?
like rugby league. You don't sort of declare your hand midway through a season like the NRL does. It's the end of the year, usually.
Yeah, right. That's why it's like, old mate Hardwick going to the Gold Coast. It was like he came out retired mid-season, so it was like, okay, something's up.
Yeah, that's I mean, coaches can sort of they've got a bit more freedom as opposed to players.
He won't go to Sydney.
I was just about to ask. Let's ask the Tiger on the team. How do we feel about that?
He won't go to Sydney.
I could see him there as the new
I
buddy.
heard it on Facebook.
Plenty of money.
He's staying.
It's on the top.
It's on the top. No, he can't go to Sydney.
They'd have a bit of cash with Buddy leaving.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Could it be the Giants?
No, he won't go to the Giants.
No, it's not going to be
he
the
won't
Giants.
He won't go to the Giants.
No.
Maybe.
Lisa,
They're better, aren't they?
was the house in Blacktown that he was looking at out west Parramatta?
No, I think it's a little bit more upmarket than that.
Right.
Oh.
Darlinghurst.
I reckon that's a strong rumour.
You reckon you could see him in Bondi?
Yeah, I really do.
Oh, no.
Be the
Dusty
new buddy
needs
of the
to stay in the
Swans.
black and yellow.
Hey, anytime you are sitting on a rumour and you want to be a part of Melbourne Whispers, 13 24 10 is our number. Keep your ear to the ground, Melbourne. Hey, you guys a fan of Jack Black?
Tenacious D.
Yes.
I loved him in The Holiday.
Oh,
School of Rock?
yeah. School of Rock
loved
was
him in
solid.
School of Rock.
School
Great
of Rock
flick.
was good. Did you see Ringwood Secondary College is doing a production of School of Rock, the musical? They sent a message to Jack Black to see if he would come.
Well, he's
and
coming
watch.
here on tour for Tenacious D.
I know,
Is
but
that what the band's called?
The dates don't really match up with the school musical. And they sent a message to Jack Black to see if he could move the dates around.
Oh, my God. Ringwood Secondary College. You're doing School of Rock? I love it. But I just wanted to remind you that there's no way you can stop the School of Rock.
Love him.
Well-
yeah, he's on tour, so he said he couldn't make it. They asked him to come to one of their rehearsals, I think.
He politely declined.
Yeah.
Well, that is
he's got
very
his tour
polite.
booked.
Ringers high.
He's got the Tenacious D tour booked. So.
That is very polite. Like,
Yeah.
imagine how thrilled those kids would be to get that video.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Do you bit of
Tenacious D.
I wasn't a massive. What's his mate's name?
The
greatest song in the world. Did they have any other songs as the only?
Well, yeah. I think they've. I don't think they're touring with one song.
Are you sure? Can they just play that? That song goes for like 74 minutes anyway.
I told you that Aussie band, the Choir Boys. Remember that song?
Oh, yeah, Run to Paradise?
Run to Paradise. When they play a pub gig, they open with it.
And they close with it as well.
No, they play it in the middle, and then they close with it.
How good. That's like Daryl Braithwaite. We saw him the other day, and I could have told you his set list before he even walked on the stage.
Post Malone now. Big shout out to Ringwood High. Good luck for the school performance. Morning, everyone. always want to get those boots.
Timberland boots?
Yeah, the camel-coloured Timberland.
Yeah, I've had them.
Yeah. Are they still in?
They're comfy.
They're big boot, big boot.
Are they like the ones at the
rappers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know the ones.
I don't think they're named after Timberland. though.
I reckon I could.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
If I could, you could.
Neither of you scream rapper, to be honest.
You're on the air here at Nova 100. It is Jason and Lauren. Clint's joining us as well. Hey, Thursday night, everyone. We're going out.
You got me spinning in your eyes.
We are. Keita Alexander in
Yes.
the Nova Red Room. I'm excited about this, actually.
We
Chapel off Chapel.
We got some of the final invites for you to join us for Keita Alexander's Nova Red Room. 132410 is our number.
I love this song.
Oh, this is going to go off.
It will.
You know what I love about the Red Room? Small, exclusive, up
Yeah.
close and personal with the artist.
Her album's awesome. If you haven't heard it, jump on and have a listen. It is Young in Love. It is a great album. She's an incredible singer, and I love supporting new Australian artists.
Yeah, cool.
She's awesome.
Did the thing last night where I was like, oh, Lou. So on Sunday night, we do this. It's really hot. A lot of couples would relate to this.
What's on for the week?
Talk calendars?
Conversation?
Yeah, when you're
we do it too.
Yeah, it's like, let's go to bed and sync the calendars.
You've got a date with Keita.
I do.
On Thursday.
And I had to do the old, I forgot to work things just come up.
Just go.
Well, I told Paul, and he was like, I'm coming. He loves Keita.
Well, he's got to try and score an invite. 132410 is our number to join us for Nova's Red Room. It's happening on Thursday night.
Thank you for being a friend.
That is it, guys. We are getting out of here.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Mum's not well today.
Well, I'm just like,
She's been
Bit
on the
dodgy.
floor. She's been on the floor.
I've been lying on the floor. Just Mondays. I'm normally actually not too bad, but for some reason, I got the Monday-itis
Got you good.
today.
I reckon you're
Maybe
so-
it's the change in weather. We're officially in winter.
I think your cycles are aligned because you were laying on the floor and Clint's walking around going, I've got sore tummy. I've got sore tummy.
He does. It's funny
Are our cycles
because we're very like yin and yang in here. When I'm down, you're up. Jace is like bouncing off the walls.
Yeah.
I'm lying on the floor curled up in a ball.
Yeah, it's why we work.
Yeah.
We can't all be up.
That's why we could never be a couple, well, for many reasons, but we are
That is
opposites.
That
Can
is
we
on
get,
the list.
2 hot
of why
water
we
bottles, please?
Can't be a
Yeah,
couple.
and a little head pat.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a head pad, actually.
I might go sleep on the couch
You got
in the
2
office.
hands? Can you?
Anyway, we're not putting anyone in a good mood for a Monday, are we?
Hey, she's a little bit grey. She's a little bit
it's
grey
grey
around
out
Melbourne
there.
today.
It's winter, but guess what, Melbourne? We're only 3 months away from spring, baby.
I'll put you in a good mood. You ready? A long weekend coming up.
Yes.
It is too.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. King's birthday.
Good on you, Charlie.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for
Charlie.
That.
We're celebrating
He's
the
got
years.
the same birthday as Lizzie had.
What are the odds? What are the odds?
Why
Born
is-
on the same day.
Why
Lauren.
isn't it actually on their birthdays? That is just the silliest thing.
I know. You reckon he'd get a cake
Hey, do you
on
know
Monday?
what? In New South Wales, he's born on a different day altogether.
No, he's not.
He is?
No, he's not.
Yep.
Different day. Silly king.
It's ridiculous.
I'd want a cake for every one of them.
He gets a cake.
Absolutely.
We should have cake
We will have
for
cake.
Charlie.
All right.
Charlie's cake.
I'm not coming in on Charlie's birthday, so you two can have cake together.
See ya tomorrow, everyone. Mella's in next. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for being a friend. Gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.
The Gold Coast Marathon, presented by ASICS, is more than a marathon, so lace up those runners and get ready to Ready, Set, Go. This year, the kids are giving the grown-ups a run for their money in the 2-kilometre and 4-kilometre Junior Dash. Is it time to tackle your first event? You can dip your toe in the Gold Coast Airport 5-kilometre. There's a 1 hour, 20-minute cut-off time, so you can take your time. Share your love of running with the family at the Gold Coast Marathon, presented by ASICS, and enter now at goldcoastmarathon.com.au.